So for the bottom of the nest box, I'm using 3/4 inch thickness or 18mm OS board, which will suffice for the bottom. Bear in mind it's going to have 3 coats of masonry paint on it. I've just drilled a 10mm hole in the middle for a drainage hole, just in case water does get inside the nest box. I don't bother gluing my bottoms, just nail screws or brad pins will suffice. Glue them if you want to. Put the front on now. These are made of marine ply, and this is marine ply left over from a project that I had going. Let me just show you this chop saw. This is my Makita chop saw, and it's brilliant because I've got this device. Oops, I do apologise. So I've got this device here, which I can undo and swivel to any angle without reaching to the back. So this is a great tool to have in your workshop. Now I've tilted it to the angle that I require, and then all I've got to do is take a cut. For the vacuum cleaner to switch off, and then all I got to do then is unscrew that knob, take it back to the 90-degree angle and tighten it off. Absolutely superb bit of kit. Okay, so I've got my front, cut my front. All I'm going to do now is drill a 32mm hole, entrance hole. Glue on the front. Lay that nicely. Okay, and there we have it. I've tidied the corners off. Now that's ready for paint now. So this is my new DeWalt brad nailer. I did have a Milwaukee one before this, because this was slightly out of my price range. And the Milwaukee one, unfortunately, it was a great tool. I'm not playing down Milwaukee at all, because they're a great company and they make some brilliant products. But I had 2 brad nailers malfunction, and unfortunately they both had to be sent off to be fixed, which was a pain in the backside. And second time round I said, right, no, I'd rather have a refund, or I'll switch to a different brand. Luckily the DeWalt brad nailer has come down in price for my price range, so as a DeWalt man, which I am really, I've gone back to the DeWalt brand nailer. It's the DeWalt DCN 680, and I've got to say it's a fantastic bit of kit. I've been using it a month now and it's not Mr. Heartbeat. It's brilliant, I've got to say. very, very powerful. And I'm firing 54mm brad nails into this, so actually no, they're 50mm brad nails. But I believe it takes up to 54mm, I think. Let's just check. It doesn't actually say on here, but I think it's about 54mm. Seems a lot more powerful than a Milwaukee, and a little bit lighter to hold as well, I think. So I'm well chuffed. Just hope, fingers crossed, I don't have problems with this, because obviously I use it on a regular basis. Although it's not on a building site, it was probably get battered if I was in and out of a van or something like that. But this is generally kept in my workshop. Like I mentioned earlier, Milwaukee do some fantastic products. I've got quite a few 12 volt products. I've also got the 18 volt impact driver, which is absolutely incredible. And this is a fantastic tool as well. This is the M18 FPD3 combi drill. It's so powerful, quite a small drill as well, and the power in it is incredible. And it's got that anti-kick device on it as well, so it doesn't kick. So I tend to use this in school when I'm working in school with the children. I tend to use this one because I let the children have a go, and it's because it's got that anti-kick device, it's not going to snap their wrists. So very, very powerful little combi drill. And what I'll do with these later now, these will have two or three coats, well probably 3 coats of masonry paint, and then I'll put a felt roof on, and the roof will be made out of 18mm OS board. It's going to be covered in felt, so it'll be perfect. Why I'm using OS board? Because I've got spare. This gent in Abergavenny was doing a house conversion, and in the loft that he was converting, there's a botch job, and he had to rip out all the flooring in there. Well, it was 18mm OS board, and it was just left outside his house. So he contacted me and asked if I needed some or wanted some, and I think it took me 3 trips back and forth Abergavenny to bring it all home. So I got a lot of it down the farm in storage. So that's the reason why I'm using OS board as a floor. So yeah, that's another one down. Okay. Thank you for watching.